Hello, guy. Welcome back. I'm back with lab 18 or day 18 lab. Multi-layer switching, L3. I really enjoyed this lab. I tried it. I made my mistake. I didn't know what's really going on. Try to try my best, but I didn't went well. So I watched the whole lab, and then try my own, and then I want to try it again by recording myself doing it. Hopefully, maybe thing that I explain makes sense to you. Most importantly, I just want to share my learning experience and my understanding. All right, as you could see here, I'm not gonna read through everything so I could save some time. So number one, replace the router on a sticks configuration on router 1 and 2 with point-to-point layer 3 connection. Use the IP addresses given in the network diagram. Okay. Assign the latest usable IP address of each subnet to a appropriate SVI. All right. So just adjust my voice audio here. All right. So first, I'm going to configure the router. So right now, this router has um, sub interface. I believe is 10, 20, 30. So we could also check this by um, do like see show run. Oh, show run command. So yes, you can see here um, encapsulation dot one q. That is 10, 20, 30. What does that mean? This router have a sub interface of 10, 20, 30. Um, yeah. So we're checking that, and then ever escape there, and we could also see the IP interface table or brief. IP interface brief. All right. You could see it's connect to all of these three. That is very important. We're going to use this later on. That is corresponding to each of these VLAN IP addresses. Okay. You can see here, this is the last usable IP address for this VLAN 10 and then 20 and then 30, 30, sorry, and then 30, right? And yeah, so we could check that. And also, I think this is interesting. I think this is the internet, like right here. So you click on this configuration. See, gigabyte 0/0/0. You click on it. IP address is 1111. So this is like the last usable IP address for this network, I believe. At least that's my understanding. So um, that's why it's here, just so you know. And all is up. So yeah, everything looks good. Everything looks good to me, I think. So the next step we want to do is use the keyword nodes interface to delete those sub interface on the router. So we're gonna go back to the router. Okay, we're gonna do T configuration terminal and hit enter. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna do no interface, like I said, to delete all those sub interface. incomplete command. Okay. Oh, what do you want to delete? In this case, we are deleting um, which sub interface you want to delete. So in this case, G0 slash 0.10, right? G0 slash 0.10. So sub dot is like the sub interface of this router. All right, you hit enter. You can see here the state is now changed to down, so it's offline or deleted at this point. They're gonna do the same thing for the. So I'm gonna control up here, not control arrow up here. Do the same thing for the 20, and then do the same thing for 30. All right. If you could do show run space twice, you could see here that is nothing. So it's been deleted. You could see here nothing under this. All right, except the internet. All right, now what we're gonna do is do the same thing for that one. Do show IP interface brief to see if it. You can see here it's all gone. It's all gone right now. All right. Versus earlier, you can see here there's a sub interface and there's no sub interface. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, the only thing we need to do now is assign a router IP address, this interface IP address, so that the switch, layer 3 switch, can communicate, right? So, you know, we're gonna do interface G0 slash 0, I think. Okay. So now we enter the configuration of G0 slash 0. We're going to assign the address of, you don't remember, you could go back up or you could look over here. It's going to be, and we want to use the last usable address, right? So it's going to be 10.0.0.194. Okay. And subnet mask is going to be 255.255.255.252 because it's slash 30. Um, the 194 it's not used. It's not the last uh, usable address. Okay. Dot 94 right here. Okay. Anyway, hit enter on this one, and then you could do show be brief, and you can see here now this gigabyte 0/0 interface is assigned to 10.0.0.94. Okay, so we're done here with this one, with the switch, sorry, with the router. We're gonna go ahead and do the switch also. Let's see, enable COMT, and then we're going to do the same thing. So show run, oh, show run, do show run, my bad. Hit space twice. You can see here this switch is assigned to VLAN trunk, right? Switch mode. Sorry, yeah, switch mode trunk. So the trunk is enabled for um, all of this. One, two, three, four, five, and six. If I hit enter here, one, two, three, four, five. Oh, only five, my bad. So six, seven, nothing here. Okay, these are the port that I configure. Um, the VLAN that I configured on the port. Okay, so escape that. I'm going to go out and we already in the configuration. So um, what we could do is set or remove, not set, remove the G G1 slash 0 slash 2, which is G1 slash 0 slash 2. This one here, you can see here there's like three of them that assigned to this one. So what we're gonna do is do default interface G1 slash 0 slash 2 and then hit enter. So what does that mean? This is we are removing the whatever that is assigned to this to like a default state. Okay, to a default state. I could check here, space, space, space. You could see here is nothing. We removed this one successfully. Okay, why we want to remove this one? Well, it connect directly to the router. So we want to remove this one and we're going to assign IP address, right? This IP address so that it could communicate together. Okay, so sorry, I'm speaking way too much here, but um, all right, now we're gonna do interface G1 slash 0 slash 2, hit enter, and then we're gonna do IP question mark. All right, as soon as we do IP question mark, all right, what does this mean is the layer 3 mode is not enabled, not yet enabled. Based on Jeremy video, he said if you see multiple line, then most likely you are enabled, but right as of right now, it's not, right? This is, we could check by using the question mark here. So what we could do next is experimenting. We're gonna enable this by doing no switching, no switch port, just like that. So now from down, right, to up, okay? So that's how you could check, hit enter, do show run, space, space, space. Oh, I don't know why I do show run, my bad. The IP question mark again. Now you can see every time the layer 3 is enabled, you can see there's more option for you to work with. All right, everything here like OSPF, um, authentication flow, everything you could see here. All right, so now we're gonna do is go ahead and assign the IP address of this interface. So IP address, we're gonna assign 10.0.0.193, 10.0.0.193, and then the subnet mask slash 30, so that will be 255.255.255.252. You really need to familiar with slash all the CIDR table. Um, this way you could you kind of know what to write for the subnet mask here. And yeah, that's just my advice. And go ahead, I'm gonna hit exit here and then do show IP route. Check the route. And okay, I had the same issue. Um, so the first try that I did on, like I did this lab was on my MacBook. And for the MacBook, it show the um, connected local, and then all you gotta do is just set the default gateway, default route, default gateway, and you'll be all set. So in this case, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to assign the default gateway right now. Okay, so let's see it. So IP route. Okay, 0, oh, dot 0 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 10 dot 0 dot 0 dot 194. So this is the destination, next hop, destination, IP, subnet, and then the next hop. The next hop is the next hop from here to here, so it's 194. If that makes sense. Okay. So now I'm gonna do. Just gonna do this. Do show IP route. Okay. Did I do something wrong here? Hmm. Yeah, just like Jeremy mentioned, sometimes package tracers have give you like issue like this, um, which is annoying. I might add maybe like a clip of my MacBook, my lab when I was doing on my lab on my MacBook. So maybe I do that. But for right now, I'm gonna leave it like this, and we're gonna do another step. We're going to do show VLAN brief. So right now we have 10, 20, 30 active, and we go into setting up the SVI on the switch here. So pretty straightforward to do that. You can hit interface 10 and then hit enter. Okay. Oh, interface VLAN 10 and then hit enter. Now it's up. And then we're gonna go ahead and assign the IP address. IP address 10 right here. 10.0.0 dot 0. So in this case, we're going to do last usable IP address. So dot this is from 0 to 64 because slash 26. So slash 26 is from 0 to 192 thing 192. So the first one gonna be from 0 to 64. So that means this one is 62. Right? I think so. Yep, 62. And then 255.255.255.192. Yep, because there's the subnet mask for this is /26. Okay, hit enter. Now that is configured, we're gonna do the same thing for VLAN 20. And then now it's up. I'm just gonna hit enter here, and then 20, that would be this one, /62. Then this one would be 128. So 120, 126, and then 192 here. All right, just double checking. Okay, so it's going from 64. This is the first usable address, and then the last would be 128. If this confuse you, this is what I mean. So hit enter. Now we set up for the VLAN 20, now 30. So again, start from 128, but the last usable would be, so from 128 to 194, but the last two would be 192, oh, 190, sorry. No, not 194, no, 192. And the last usable address is 190. God. And then what we're gonna do is hit enter, and we should be good here. We can do show IP interface brief. Okay. Interesting. Where's my... It should show 3 of them. Okay. Oh, down here. That's why. Okay, so VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30. Everything's all up, up, up. Looks good to me. All right. So next, we're going to test the inter-VLAN connectivity by ping the between VLANs. Okay, so I'm going to ping from PC4, let's say, to PC5. All right, so click on this, click on the command prompt. Let's do ping 10.0.0.120. I think let's do like 65 or something. Yeah, 65. Okay, hopefully it works. It should say request time out at first, and then it should say reply after. Come on. Request time out. Well, probably our request right now. All right, do one more time. Okay. All right. We got 0. We got 0 connectivity. Great. Okay. Um, let's do this. Let's ping PC1 to PC2. See what happens. Pretty sure it's gonna work. Okay. Obviously, it's reply right away because the same VLAN. Let's just do 3 and 4 also. 3. Boom. Will work. Okay. 4. Okay. Let's do. Oh, Let's do 129. I think because I probably have to assign the local net IP address on the switch 2. It's just my suspicion on the router 2 here, because I'm pretty sure I did everything correctly. 193. Wait, 193. Yeah, it's 193. 252. Yep. Just double checking everything. Okay, we remove everything. To oh, maybe I didn't enable the. I don't see any IP routing error in here. That's probably why. I need to enable IP routing. I disabled the other one. I need to enable it. I think that's what happened. So let me see. There you go. Hopefully that worked. Let's see. Let's try one more time here. It works here. 129. There you go. I knew it. I knew it. Because I remember. I don't remember me typing IP routing. IP routing basically you enable the routing IP routing on the layer 3. We assign all the routing, but we did not enable good learning experience. See, I done this twice and I still make mistake. All right, let's just do the 65. Let's see what happened. It should ping. It should say reply after one request fail. Yep. Um. Okay. I'm pretty sure everything else should be working just fine. 29. If 29 reply, then 30 mostly going to reply. All right, guys. So that being said, I think that is all for the 18 lab. Um, if you didn't see the connected and the logo IP address setting up, don't worry. I think it's just packet tracer. On my MacBook, on the other hand, I tried it and it working just fine. So, all right, guys. So that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna look back and probably laugh at myself. Um, wait, we forgot to do one more thing. Test the connectivity. Okay, let's do that. Let's say I try to reach the internet from PC uh, 4. Hit this, and we're gonna ping 1111. We should get a reply right now, right now, right now. Do it again. Boom. Okay, we get the reply. All right. So how do you know 11111? Like, let's say he didn't tell you. Well, you could click on the internet, go to configuration, and go to the last one. You'll see the IPv4, and you could also change this to like, I don't know, 5, and then exit it out, and you go back and do the same thing here. If you do one, it's gonna fail, but you do five, yeah, it should work, obviously. So just a little bonus that I experiment through and just want to share with you. It doesn't have to be 1111. It's just as an admin, like network net admin, you could just change it. And yeah, this is very interesting and fun lab. The all the routing now happened on layer 3 switch, which is really neat, I think. Multitasking without relying on a router. If the router is down, what would happen? You know what I mean? The whole thing have no network. But if this one have connect to another like router 2 or 3, then I think, say this thing down, router 2, router 3, maybe the way to go, right? It can be just one way of routing and traffic. Just try to reach the internet by using only one router, right? So I think layer 3 switching is very important. Um, Not only it could do the multitask switching and um, routing at the same time, it also reduce some congestions and security, in my opinion. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Peace.